have to do to make a radio hit? Like, how do you make a song that really becomes a hit, right? And then I started to think about, like, hits are not made in the studio. Right? Hit records are not made in the studio. They're not like, oh, that's a hit. Like, nah, like, hits are like, in today's era, like, hits are force fed. Like, it's like marketing strategies that certain labels do to make sure certain records go to where they need to go to. Like, there's certain sounds, there's a certain tempo, there's certain things that become a hit record. Now, the problem with me is the people who are in charge of what we consider a hit record. That's where the real thing relies. Right? It's the people at the top that determines if we want to push this record or not. And do we think this record is suitable for the mass? Do we even want the mass to hear this type of music, or do we want the mass to hear that type of music? So I start to listen. As I listen to the radio, like I listened to the radio today from 8 a.m. in the morning to right now. I've been listening like every couple of hours or every hour or so. I'll cut the radio on to see what's on there. And one thing I've noticed is the content. Right? I've noticed the content. All of the content on the radio is identically the same. The content ranges from shoot more black people, kill more black people, drink, smoke, sex with a woman, irresponsibly leave her and give her to your homeboy, and how much money you spend on jewelry and clothing. That is 99.9% of the content that is on the radio. 99. Other than Old Town Road, which is a gay black cowboy. So that don't count. But other than that, that is literally 99% of the content that is on California, well, Los Angeles radio. It's literally 99% of the content that is on radio in Los Angeles. I'm not sure in other states because I'm not in other states, so I don't know. But as of radio in Los Angeles, Power and Power 106 and 92.3 The Beat, that is 99.9% of the content that is on the radio right now. Sex, money, drugs, killing, and the destruction of us. That's what's on the radio right now. So I started to think, I started to go back into a time. When did this become a trend? When did it become completely cool to rap about absolutely like these things? When did this become the thing to do? Because like, I'm from a different era of life. I remember Queen Latifah, UNITY being a hit record. Like a radio hit. Right? I remember Tupac, Gotta Keep Your Head Up being a radio hit. Right? I remember Nas and Lauryn Hill, If I Rule the World, being a radio hit. I remember Nas, All I Want to If You Work Hard Enough. I remember Nas, One Mic being a radio hit. I remember these things being actual radio hits that niggas used to dance to in the club. I remember these were actual big records that came on the radio. I Can was a radio hit that got spent in the club. So I started to think, when did this change? what happened? What really happened? What type of meeting took place where it was like, okay, black people are about to go through a super consciousness shift, so we need to force feed them a lot of fuckery. Look, let's really be honest. There is literally zero meat. You know what's the last fucking song that really meant something that was on the radio? You know what's the last song that really had a message that was on the radio? The practice what you preach. People momming, people dying, from a vomit, prophecy. But the back they fall with me. But the plans all of the probations. Remember that? People love to sing. That was the last record that actually meant something that was on the radio. You know what song I'm talking about? That was the last song that meant anything. That was the last song that really had a message. Michael Jackson, Earth Song was on the radio. Michael Jackson, Remember the Time was on the radio. Like, every song come on in today's era. I spent 1,000 on my wrist, chain shining gleam, put the bitch down, bitch wasn't wild. I had 2 bitches on the back like the wings, tell me bull bitches on the back like the wings, bust a bitch down, fuck a bitch up, I don't want no shit, man. Like, bro, what the fuck has happened, bro? What the fuck has happened? Do you understand? Earlier rappers didn't even rap to make money. We was like, nigga, I'm saying we like I was a part of the 90s. Motherfuckers was like, nigga, I'm trying to speak to the world. People made music from their heart. Like, no, this is what I'm trying to say to the community. My nigga, do you remember Fight the Power was a radio hit? That was on the radio, Fight the Power. Fight the Power, that's on the radio. That was on, like, being blasted to millions of people. What the fuck? No disrespect to none of the new artists. I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of niggas doing what they gotta do to get in position to feed their family. But y'all not understanding these higher up niggas using y'all as weapons. Niggas really don't know. These higher up niggas using all of these niggas as weapons, and they paying them hundreds of thousands. Bro, you ever look at some of these shows? Right? You ever look at some of these niggas shows? Like, you ever look at all these niggas that rap about nothing? Look at the people that go to the crowd. Look at the people in the crowd. It's all non-black people. Go to these niggas shows and look, bro, it be all non-black people. You think that these niggas are paying to see you because they love you? These niggas ain't paying to see you because they love you. They paying to make sure you continuously feel proud about rapping about what destroy your own people. That's exactly what they doing. when they cheering and jumping around and celebrating at your hit record that talk about the destruction of black people, never forget, these are the grandchildren or great-grandchildren of the same niggas who destroyed many of your grandparents and ancestors, of grandchildren of them. And they're cheering at your destruction, bro. This is all part of an epic scam. It's all part of an epic scam. They are cheering. They are paying for you and cheering at your epic destruction. Don't ever forget, who are these faces on the dollar bills? Huh? Who are the faces on the actual dollar bill? So when you get paid $1 bill to rap about some goddamn bullshit, who is the face on the dollar bill? That face on the dollar bill goes, thank you for continuously fucking over your people. I've been dead for over 100-some years, and I don't even have to do the job no more. George Washington, you know how niggas be like, damn, he probably turning in his grave. George Washington in his grave smiling. Thank y'all, nigga, I ain't gotta do shit no more. I've been dead 300 years, bitch. Y'all niggas is continuing my plan exactly like I expected it. George Washington in his grave living peacefully. Bro, this shit wild, my nigga. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Left the ring like a...
She told me I'm too woke, she like nigga street. I don't think I can make her satisfied, cause I'll stop celebrating this Valentine. I tell her it's no joke, is in the street. I tell her that I can't settle with things that rap about my destruction. Can't be fake around niggas who act like I do fuck with them. Can't be seen around them unless they rob. It's a long way from the third eye, okay? Long way from the world. I ain't trying to go down on the rabbit hole. I ain't trying to go down on the rabbit hole. I feel like I'm grown, everything I earned. I've been deep in the hole and everything I learned. I ain't trying to go down. Feeling the power, you feel it's no time to die, so you killing them hours. Your girl still asleep, but you sending her flowers. You know it's fluoride in the water, can't get in the shower. Stayed up nights on YouTube studying all of this info. Know it all, but feel like you are dissolving your mental. They tell you opening your third eye is all too simple, but they don't tell you side effects will evolve a schizo. Man, it hurts seeing these worker bees, 6, 7 working at Applebee's. They shackled up Hercules. For certain moments, I'm inserting happiness just to manage. 4 years of hard work to move up and you're just a manager. How could you rise with small raises? You raising the system, get 60, you looking like a raisin. 401k, finally you get paid then. 20 years to celebrate and now you in the pavement. Work cycle of caveman, her earth might you slaving.
Left the ring, left.
Create your own space and you won't have to notice these stars who sparkle in disguise to get the prize to decode in his heart. Don't meet your favorite rapper who play gangster, you hope in they heart. You see these dudes in person, they be powered up Pokemon cards. Lying past buying hood passes so they avoid the harassment. Cowardly lies, hourly trying to assure they be flashy, sparkly, sparkling water. It's clear as hell why you hear selling them fear. Your atmosphere faulty, overpopulating, polluting that trap shit. Granted, my flow clean, mean, they recycle, Captain Planet. My whole team ring when it's trash out. Toxic crusaders, almost a Tupac shit. When I jot, I'ma stop you haters who hop in hip hop with agendas to stop us. Niggas dress sweeter than Splendor, but they pretend they lit the block up. Telling the truth in every song you have murdered your homies, home invasion. Why none of these killers hit these police stations? Oh, we patient with races, run from these brighter faces. Why are we going through the wire? Inspire my greatness. Fuck it, we might just go expired from firing cases. I shall see the future of dying. I'm trying to make it out of these outer limits, but they have limited exits. Selling us lemons, cop the Lexus. We asking Alexa. Talk to automated machines, they have acts to protect us. Gave us the will, but they don't ask who the God who neglect us.
They probably gonna call me a bully for this one. But y'all told me to pick on somebody my own size. Wait, did you say he bigger than me? Yeah.
Why would you test me and say that you blessed me? Say that you fed me. You must have been snitching, boy. I've been itching to let less speak. How did you pop when we all knew you was a deadbeat? You look alive with your block, Toronto squares, and y'all let niggas in this position with McDonald's head. Plenty clowns with Big Macs, but I don't care. It's just another death. Get them out of here. Oh, they ain't listening. Making these listings of top 50s without my mentioning. Boy, I must go at you. God bless you with rapping, your talent is scripted. You see what this crypt did, it get cryptic, I cripple the greatest. One of the largest rappers, really my biggest of fans. Don't doubt me, but I don't see him as competition. Labels backing, every battle I had, you paid to back it. Why would you front in the forefront? What is all this for? Okay, you running shit, but you been running man, challenging rappers. Running man's a challenger, dodging rappers, this caliber, Excalibur. I was swore to this talent pool, cool, you can have the floor. I'm still creating these flows. Oh, you get the baddest horse pregnant. This segment is segue. You came to will to get that last beat, but you was ass cheeks. Don't get your ass beat. You and Daylyt. Day one song looking tricky. Pick me, cash me out. You in position is what you rappers choose to rap about. You having fun, but you fun in prisons with your prism lyrics. Standing here, but I still don't hear. Catch a nigga slipping, I bust his dome. Police come that I run for my life though. If he black, I take his life. Police catch me with the gun, I take a strike. Real nigga shit. I fuck a nigga bitch. Break his happy home, do whatever to be rich. Police on my ass, I threw the chopper out the window. If I see some enemies, then I pull out extendo. Real nigga shit. I sold dope to my auntie. Then claim my little cousins cause they mama was a crackhead. I stack bread, I gotta get this money, ain't no plan with me. Get dope by any means, don't give a fuck about my family tree. Real nigga shit. Real nigga, them books, that's for dumb niggas. I put on for the hood in my slum niggas. Real nigga shit. 100,000, don't invest. Spend it all at the Gucci store, bitch, I'm getting dressed. Real nigga shit. This is shit that real niggas do. My real niggas, they was real niggas too. How I feel to be a real nigga, How I feel to be a real nigga. Shit, this is shit that real niggas do. My real niggas, they was real niggas too. How I feel to be a real nigga now. real nigga. Hey, don't want no smart bitch, call that bitch a scrub. I don't watch my newborn kid, bitch, I go hit the club. Ballin'. If I see a black nigga ballin', I book him fast. My son wanted to be an astronaut, I whooped his ass. Son thinking like that, getting no respect. None. Wanna know his first words? What? On the set, nigga, you would never dream to fly high. Nope. 12-year-old took him on his first drive by bus. Hey, tell my daughter don't be fucking with no lame niggas. Find a thugger on the gang, nigga. Real shit, hey. Real nigga who be by the action. Baby daddy who fresh out, he still bout to clap. My son asked me for a book for Christmas, but I wasn't at home. I was outside booking niggas Santa suit. Big ol' Mac in a black bag, Gucci belt, reindeers, Max swag, thuggin'. Real nigga shit. This is shit that real niggas do. My real niggas, they was real niggas too. How it feel to be a real nigga, hey. How it feel to be a real nigga shit. This is shit that real niggas do. My real niggas, they was real niggas too. How it feel to be a real nigga. This shit gon' be so real right here. How it feel to be a real nigga. Hey, if a black nigga come to my hood, I let the pistol spark. What's up, cuz? I don't even like smiling, man, that shit for marks. Fuck no. Set all these niggas back. My Glock is spring. Nigga think he gon' make it out the hood? Not today. Kill a nigga that be in church next day screaming, Jesus my idol. Believe in the Lord 100%, but I don't read the Bible. Nope. I just know God my savior, he the whole sire. When I hit church, tryna fuck the whole choir. Real nigga shit. I got an urge for doing dumb shit. Could've been a doctor, lawyer, but I'd rather hit the fuck. Real nigga shit. He want the fade, they gotta pick him up. Police want the fade, I don't do nothing, let him hit me up. Bella next day like fuck the police, I'm the freest nigga. Won't shoot at them ones, but I'd clap it if I see a nigga. Police come as pedal to the metal, I be outta here. Nigga come, I hit him with the metal, he be outta here. Niggas talking all that black on black D shit, please quit. Nobody wanna hear that shit, Sharif. No, I'm reefer in the field, nigga. Hey, this is shit that real niggas do.
Alright, cool. So sometimes it's cool to just put the mirror in front of people. I call this song a mirror. It's like a mirror. I want people to see what it sound like. That's what it sound like. That's what it feel like. That's what it sound like. That's what we doing. Give it to them in a language they understand.
Gucci store, bitch, I'm. This was